Hi guys, it's Bea. Welcome back to my channel. So I have a beauty haul for you. I had enough things here to talk about that I thought I would do a video. And then I will do some winter basics in a clothing haul separately because actually there's more than I thought and it would be too long. A bit of background, you can hear it in my voice probably. We all haven't been very well. We've got COVID and we're stuck at home. And today was the first day that I wanted to try and put makeup on and just feel a bit better because every time I look in the mirror, it's like a horror show. But I had some new stuff to try and I wanted to apply this maybe a couple of hours, an hour and a half to see how it settles on the skin and stuff. And I'm over the moon with this new foundation. So let's dive in. So we have quite a lot of stuff, but we're going to do the Chanel stuff first. Then we're going to do the Liberty Beauty box, and then we're going to do the rest of the, or I don't know, we're going to chunk it so that it's in sections so that you can skip the bits that you're not interested in. Right, so first of all, my Chanel order came in this lovely packaging. I have two products from the Chanel #1 line. That is B20. I am in the foundation. I'm always a 20 in Chanel, so it's a safe buy for me online. A lot of people have said this could come out quite warm or yellow toned, but I'm actually finding it quite neutral. Honestly, my skin is so bad and it's sitting so well on my skin. I'm really, really happy with this foundation. So this is the Red Camellia Revitalising Foundation. And I chose it because there were 4 or 5 new foundation launches in January that I was intrigued by. And I waited until some of the beauty expert kind of people that I follow reviewed them. There was the new Charlotte Tilbury one, this one, a NARS one, and a couple of others. And from the reviews, it was almost across the piece. Everybody loved this formula, including people in my age range with dry skin who have problems with foundation sitting nicely on either dry areas or breaking up where we have open pores, like on the side of my nose. And everybody was blown away with the blurring kind of perfected look, even though this is not a full coverage, that I was confident enough that I would like it and that the shade would match, so I went for it. It's in a glass bottle and you get 30 mils, I believe. So it looks like this. It hasn't got any SPF. I gave it a bit of a shake. It has a pump. The packaging is really lovely. You have the CC on the top there. I used a brush. I used this Fenty quite dense foundation, sort of kabuki style brush. This is the 115, and I just kind of buffed it in to nicely moisturized prepped skin. And that was about 100 minutes ago. And I don't want to get in too close because I do look rough. I've got a breakout here. It just hasn't, it's really, really, oh, I've got a hair from my blush brush there. How annoying. Get off. It's just sitting, it's glowy, but without being, you know how sometimes some foundations come in a glowy formula and a matte formula, and the matte formula is a bit flat, and the glowy formula, you look oily or it looks too shiny or highlighty or like have a pearly effect. It's just perfectly in the middle. It's glowy, but it's like a lit from within glowy. It's not making my fine lines look worse. It's making my nose, the pores on my nose disappear. The coverage isn't heavy. I used 2 pumps for the whole of my quite big face. And then I went over with a tiny bit more where I need coverage, which is this sort of triangle here where I have some hyperpigmentation. I used a tiny bit of Airbrush, Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder, just to set under my eyes, and then I put a little bit on the concealer for this breakout. It has, I can feel like a slight tack, nothing annoying. I think if you were on your phone, you might see product on your phone. It doesn't set off to a completely budge-proof thing like the, like, I don't know, like double wear or something. And I can't tell you yet. I will in future videos talk about what it looks like much later. I mean, I put it on fairly late in the day, so I'm not going to be able to do a long whole day wear test, but I just really like this. I'm really pleasantly surprised. I had high hopes. It's quite a nourishing, kind of hydrating formula, and that sits best on me. but it's exceeded my expectations. It's not high coverage. I would say it's medium, light to medium. But as I said, where I've built it up a bit on the cheeks to get a bit more coverage, it doesn't look cakey, and you can't see you can't see it. That you can't see makeup anywhere. You can just see improved skin, which is what we all want. So I really recommend this. Then I've put on, and that was the thing with the Charlotte Tilbury one. I've only liked one foundation, that's her Light Wonder, the old one. And I still never got it to sit as nice as this round here. My skin had to be buffed, exfoliated, moisturized, and really in good, perfect condition to kind of carry that makeup. And the whole point is I want to wear foundation when my skin isn't that great, like today when it's dry and red and patchy from having this virus. So yeah, I feel glowy and I look a lot better than I did before I put it on. Whereas the Charlotte Tilbury one, a lot of reviewers said that when they tried to build up the coverage, it kind of broke up a bit. So this is the balm, the number one Chanel balm. I got Healthy Pink, which has got, everything I've got in this Chanel haul has got a slightly corally orangey tone. You can see it there. I've got it on my lips. I've just put a bit more because I did eat and drink and it kind of wore off. And I've also got it on my cheeks. I used like a stippling brush from MAC to stipple it onto the cheeks, but I have got another product that I've used to sort of set it because it is a little bit tacky, not annoyingly so. There are some lip and cheek products where they're good on the cheeks or they're good on the lips, but they're not the right formula for both. This I think is a good mix. It's not like those old pots for the cheeks, which were very springy and moussey, you know, that dry formula, which were great on the cheeks but not great on the lips. This is more like a balm. It's emollient. I can feel it. It has a touch of stickiness, but not like lip gloss stickiness where it's going to grab. Not particularly pigmented, but enough to do a natural, I mean, like for this sort of situation where you just want to feel a bit better but you're just at home, perfect. But if you, and you can build it up to get more colour on the mouth, but then it is a little bit sticky and thick. On the cheeks, I like the Lit From Within Glow, but I have set it with another blusher, or you could just set it with a tiny wisp of loose powder just to stop that slight tackiness. So I really like that. And I love the lid. I chose Healthy Pink because for me, there were kind of some neutrals, but they looked a bit dull, a bit mauvey, and I can't remember the name of it, like something beige. And I need a bit of glow, I need a bit of warmth to make my face light up. So I went with this one because it was warmer, slightly more orangey tone, which works better for me. So those are the two things I got from that collection. I didn't get any of the skincare. Then from the Spring Summer line, I got one of the blush Lumiere. There is there's Peche Rose or Peach Rose. I got that one, and then there's a more brown one. And some people bought it and tried to use it as the bronzer, and then this is the blush. But the tone of it, a lot of people were saying, instead of being terracotta, it was more of a plummy tone, and it made their skin tone look muddy if they had a similar skin tone to me. So I gave that one a miss. I'm sure other people can make it work. So it's one of the limited ones. It's got the gold CC. Inside here, you have the little cover and the nice, and I have to say, these are actually decent brushes for when you're out on the go and you want to maybe take your blush with you. That's one of the products that I do reapply when I'm out and about. And there's the limited edition blush. It's a very similar tone to this. It's just even more apricot, even more orange. And it's just beautiful. It's got that sort of sunburst effect. Yeah, Peche Rose. And I actually dusted a tiny bit of this over the Healthy Pink. It's got a slight sort of orangey shimmeriness. It would look great in summer with a very orangey kind of tan bronzed look, but nice now in winter. I like getting into the corals and my more summery colors because we all need that like lift in January. So excited for this one. From that collection, I also got they're doing the Rouge Coco Balm in colors. Not just the plain one, and I got I will link all of this, by the way, 916 Flirty Coral. I just thought it would coordinate with the two cheap products that I got. Lovely white limited edition packaging, and that is a really nice bright pop of coral. Put it next to the blush. They're quite sheer, but it's got a nice brightness to it and coordinates. I like to buy makeup when collections come out so that I have something that kind of goes together, a coordinated lip and cheek. It just looks chic, I think, and put together. or like something like this that you can use on both, and even take a tiny bit. I would always take a tiny bit, say of the blush, whatever I've done on my eyes, just dust a little bit over, and then it just pulls everything together. And then finally from my Chanel haul, I got one of the Rouge Coco Blooms. Excuse me, bubble tea. Because I like the other formulas that are similar to this, like the Flash. And this one had kind of passed me by, so I thought I'd give it a try. This is the plumping kind of one. Hydrating, Plumping, Intense Shine Lip Colour. 116 Dream. Well, this has got silver around here. Yeah, we all got some bubble tea delivered. And now I have all the jellies and things in the bottom and no tea left. A treat. Oh, my little girl's been at this. It's a bit mashed on the lid. Oh, how annoying. When I have new stuff in a little pile, a haul to show you, she can't resist having a good look. But never mind. It's just a real neutral I'll put it next to. But it's more pinky toned, whereas that other one is a lot more orangey, kind of coral. I'll do something in daylight with these, but it's a bit more pigmented, you can see, than the, well, I don't know, I think it's just a stronger colour. I don't know, we'll have to play with these two products and see which one is more pigmented. So that's what I got, the foundation and the cheek and lip stain, the limited edition blush, the limited edition coral balm from that same collection, and one of the Rouge Coco Blooms. I got lots of samples to try in with that order. Just very quickly tell you, because this is getting long already. I think this is good for travel. A little mini volume stretch mascara. The number 1 de Chanel Revitalising Cream, which might be good to put under the foundation as a sort of moisturising primer. Oh, another one of those. And a small trial size of the, because it's just so cute, the makeup remover. And that's just good to have for my travel, because we're going away in half term. And then if I need to, I can just refill from my normal eye makeup remover. Okay, moving on. I have a couple of items from, no, one item from Dior. So this New Look collection came out. This is the Forever Skin Glow Cushion. The cushion, the limited edition one, comes in a glow and a matte, I believe. 24-hour wear, glowing perfection, moisturizing foundation, SPF 50+, which I love, in the New Look edition. Now, I have 2 different Dior cushions, and I like both of them a lot. I have this one. This is the Dream Skin Moist and Perfect SPF 50. Very sheer, very dewy. Kind of gives a very similar effect to this, in that your skin looks perfected, but it's got slightly less coverage. I like this one as well because you get 2 of the actual cushions in the pack, whereas this other one you only get 1. And I have another limited edition cushion, which, oh, it's not there, it must be downstairs, from Dior, in the Forever formula, not in the Capture formula. And I was 2N in that, so I knew, again, like with the Chanel, it was safe for me to order my shade. I just couldn't resist this houndstooth packaging. And my more matte one, this Dior Forever one that I've got, is nearly run out, so I thought, okay. So yeah, this is in 2N, and as I said, they offered it in 2 formulas. I would always go with the more hydrating, more glowy formula, because I have areas where more of a matte look makeup will, or full coverage makeup will really grab, and then I'll just look really dry and flaky by the end of the day. So this is sealed. You've got your little sponge, got your little window thing, and then it's sealed. And I'm not actually going to open it now because I want to use up the 2 cushions that I have, and then I will open this one because they do kind of dry out. Okay, we're getting there. I didn't pick up I really wanted a lipstick with this case, but they have the clear balm at the moment on the UK site, and then they have the 999 bright red, which I wouldn't really wear unless it's Christmas or a date night. They had a few neutrals, but at the moment, when I was ready to place the order for this, there wasn't a colour that I loved. There is a nude that is it 100, which looks like Pillow Talk, but probably even lighter, and it will make my teeth look yellow because my teeth aren't particularly white. And there was a metallic rosewood, but I find metallic or pearly lipsticks look really dated. I don't mind a bit of high-tech modern shimmer. Like these are shiny and shimmery, but they look modern. I think a metallic just reminds me of like the 80s with a big bad perm. Not my cup of tea. And then there is a velvet formula, and there was a shade called, I think, Iconic, that was like a rosewood, very similar to some of my Lisa Eldridge shades. And when I decided to add it to, this was in my cart, it had gone. So I just thought, don't order a lip product because you want the case, just get the compact. And then I saw that Lancôme did an Emily in Paris collection. And again, there were various things. There was an eye palette, don't need that. And then there was some lipsticks, and I just loved, I like this kind of colour. It's called French Tea. It's one of these ones where you press the top and the lipstick comes out the bottom, and I'm a sucker for packaging. So this is just beautiful. It's got like a heart and a little Eiffel Tower keyring, and it is a lovely neutral kind of tan rosy colour. That's next to the Chanel Dream 116, I think. But you can see that that's more of a full-on lipstick. It's more opaque. It's got more opacity. But these are shades that I know that I will wear. I also just got from Cult Beauty last week. This is a Monika Blunder brush. I can't remember the name of this brush. This is the original brush that she did when she launched the Blunder cover, which is the kind of waxy, balmy foundation product that I'm trying to get on with, but I don't like the feel of it on my skin, and I'm just learning to play with it and get a good result from it. But the problem is, now that I've got this and I absolutely love it, probably won't get used that much, but this is the brush that she says to use it with. It's a nice long brush, so you don't have to apply, you know, you can be really gentle. You're not with a brush like this, you can tend to press quite hard and do a lot of buffing, and with this it's good for around the eye area for concealing and like around here in details. And I do really like the brush, and it's recommended partner with the product. But she's also come out with a bigger, more of a kabuki kind of style cream product brush that's bigger, so you could do your whole face with it. And when that launches in the UK, it's only on her site in the US. When it comes over to Cult Beauty, which is her authorized retailer, I will probably get that brush too. This is a really useful brush for other products other than hers. And you probably know I did do, here's all my brushes are all here in this huge tray thing. But I now only occasionally add a new brush because I have so many and I'm really happy with them. But I really like her and how she applies makeup, and watching her. And so I saw her using this brush and thought I could definitely use a small kind of really soft brush like that in my makeup application. The last makeup thing is this Lunar New Year limited edition of the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. I am shade 1, and mine is, I've hit pan, but I have a lot of product left. But sometimes when you hit pan, then things start to go a bit haywire, and you can get big chunks falling off, or it can all break in the pan. I'm not someone who always gets right down to the end of my products. When they get messed up and cracked and messy, then I kind of replace them. And I just thought, why not get the limited edition tiger print one? Lovely, perfect, fresh, new powder. Okay, now there are two orders that I placed to just replenish things that I use day in, day out. The first one is a new bottle of the Pixi Retinol Tonic. This has got a tiny bit of retinol that really wouldn't irritate anyone's skin. It's just a nice AM toner after cleansing. because I don't like to acid tone in the morning, because if you apply any kind of liquid exfoliant to your skin and then you apply makeup, I feel like I continue to exfoliate throughout the day and it can lift your makeup. So I like to do my acid toning at night, but I like to have that step after cleansing. So this is the perfect time to use this. Retinol and jasmine flower smoothing toner. I really do enjoy it, but my daughter uses it too, and kind of inappropriately. It doesn't do the lid up properly, and so we go through this at a real rate. I wish they had a supersized one, but I ordered 2 of these and I gave one to her. Hello. And then I did a reorder of 2 of my favorite Rhodes skincare products. This is a brand that I talked about in my last video. They are a small UK based natural skincare company. I ordered another one of the Rosehip and Madonna Lily face exfoliator. So this is an exfoliating mask that sloughs off dead skin cells, hydrates and evens skin tone. What I like this for is that you can use it a bit more often, because unlike some of the resurfacing stuff that I have tried, it's much more gentle. So you get a more gentle, slower result. It's very similar in what it achieves to the papaya enzyme peel from Elemis. If you like that kind of gentle fruit acid kind of mask, then you will enjoy this. And also I got another tube of the Madonna Lily and frankincense hand and nail cream, because my hands are so dry in winter. Okay, so that's all the stuff I got, and then I'm just going to talk for 5 minutes on this because so many people on Instagram asked me. This is my first Liberty beauty box called the Beaty Drop, and it arrived the other day in a lovely floral box. I just thought I'd show you what you get in here. To start, it's a new thing they've just launched, like a beauty subscription, and I had not tried a beauty subscription for years, since I can't remember the name of the ones that I used to do, Glossy Box and things like that, and I always felt like it was monthly. I didn't need that much. Half of it was samples and junk that wasn't worth paying for. This is different. As far as I understand it, I pay £20 a month by direct debit, and I get a quarterly box. So I do pay more than 20 for this box, because they do take, I think they take the £20 every month. However, every £20 that they take is actually then turned into a credit to spend on beauty on the Liberty website. And if you do that anyway, as I do, there's a few things like my Trish McAvoy and things like that that I get from there, then I'm going to get it back because I'm going to spend it on there anyway. So in a way, then these things become free because it's redeemable. So this is my first box. I just wanted to show you what came in the first box. If you've ordered this and you've not received it yet, then this is the time to leave the video if it's going to spoil the surprise. So I'm going to get all the paperworky flat stuff out first. So what you get is a little booklet called with the Beauty Drop on it, and every product is sort of profiled. Everything you get in there, it says what the product is in a nutshell, what makes it, like what are the key ingredients, what are the actives, and a tip on how to use the product to get maximum results. So everything is listed, and I really like that. Then there's an ingredient sheet with every ingredient, which some people get really cross when ingredients are not listed on products. So there's that, if you have any concerns or things that you want to avoid. Right, and then randomly, what is in the box? Okay, so there's quite a few things in the box, and I have to say there's not a single dud in this box. Number 1 is MZ Skin Anti-Pollution Hydrating Sheet Mask. And the thing about a sheet mask that's nice is that you get, you know, it's a single-use thing, but you get to use one full-size thing and have a treat. It's not like a tiny few drops of a serum where you don't get time to see if it's effective. If you use a sheet mask, you're going to feel if it's benefited your skin. So you cannot have too many different sheet masks that get hydration into your skin. Might even do that tonight. Next is a Whey Detox Shampoo. Again, great to stick in a swim bag or something. All hair types. It's not that exciting, but it's sometimes nice to try a high-end shampoo or conditioner without committing to buy the whole bottle and then realizing it doesn't really work out for you. A Sicily, you know I love my Sicily masks. A Sicily Eye and Lip Contour Cream. Just a sachet. I'm the man of your dreams, literally. scrub in the tub. Ooh. Sleep, Scrub and Soak by Frank Body. It's quite a big sachet. World's Best Sex Dream. 8 hours of shut-eye with no interruptions. You got that right. Tear my top off, it says at the top. The top of this packet, you understand. So you take your clothes off, get wet in the bath. It's all very silly. Massage a few handfuls into your skin and then soak in the rest of it. Sit back, relax. So that sounds fun. A Malin and Guts, our cute little mini bergamot stick deodorant. Oh, Suzanne Kaufman anti-aging regenerating cream. Oh, there's something else in there. Sachet of cream. But again, you get information, so if you like it, you can work out if it was something you want to buy the full size and get in your routine. Sarah Chapman Skinny Sis Overnight Facial. Me and my husband are big Sarah Chapman fans for sort of pampering our skin. We do the steaming and we do the masks and stuff, so that's a nice size of the overnight facial. That's a really good product. Dr. Barbara Sturm, oh I love her, anti-aging body cream, and that's quite a big one. It's 50 mils. Take that away with me to Centre Parks. And last but not least, what is this? I can't remember. Oh, 111 Skin. I love this brand. Vitamin C Brightening Cleanser. So I'm really happy with the spread of products in here. Happy with the sizes, the range of brands, that it's more skincare. I don't know, sometimes you might get some makeup-y things in there, but it's more skincare. I like that I can recycle the box. There's no excessive packaging. There are 2 leaflets, and I know we had said with the Chanel foundation, they've just done a cardboard sleeve and they've just done a QR code instead of putting all this in. But I think for a new beauty club launch, they just want you to have all the information at your fingertips, and I will recycle this when I've had a good look at it. So yeah, that is the contents of my Liberty Beauty Drop. If you just Google Liberty Beauty Drop, the page to log in and try it, and you can stop it at any time. But it's just something fun to do, and I think I will. All of the products are things that I would want to try that feel relevant to me. And as I said, when I log into my Beauty Drop account, I will see a £20 credit there that I can then use on the Liberty site. But what I'm likely to do is to allow that to build up for a few months and then buy a couple of things on my beauty shopping list that Liberty sells. They sell loads of brands like Recherche, whatever it is, with they just lots of French brands and different brands that are quite hard to get from other department stores and stuff. So I will find plenty of things on there that I want to use my points to buy. So yeah, that is everything that I have for you today. I really, out of everything, I am absolutely blown away by this Chanel foundation. I'm gonna go and have a rest now because I've tired myself out. I will see you in my next one. I'm waiting for 2 pieces of knitwear. I've got some UGG minis. I've got this. I love my new Arquette grey knitted hoodie. I have realised that I don't like normal jersey, sweatshirt hoodies. They're kind of bulky and they don't really do anything for me the way that they hang. I feel like knitted ones feel lighter, more luxurious, but they still give that layering look with the hood and everything. So I have been collecting. I've now got 3 or 4 really nice quality knitted hoodies, and I get so much wear out of them. And all my H&M like jersey terry hoodies I don't, so I might just get rid of them all and just wear these. They're much easier to layer under jackets because they're less bulky and stuff, and they feel more luxurious. So yeah, I will list all of the products, but it probably won't be actual links. You'll just have to look them up because I'm just knackered and it will take me like an hour and a half to do. But I might go back in later and link as I have a bit of downtime. If you have any questions though about any of the products that I hauled, just leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you. Take care, everyone.